Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making some Jamaican brown stew chicken, but not just any Jamaican brown stew chicken. I'm going to be making some boneless Jamaican brown stew chicken. Stay tuned to see how I make this awesome dish.
I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
So guys, for this dish, I'm just going to be using chicken thighs. Now you can actually get chicken thighs that's skinless and boneless, but I'm just going to show you how I remove the bone from the chicken. So first of all, I'm just cleaning up the chicken now, just taking off those little extra fatty bits that, well, I don't know about you, but me know I eat them. So yeah, once I take them off, I'm just gonna go slowly and remove the bone from the chicken. So for this, you will need a sharp knife, preferably one with a good pointy edge, and just kind of use the knife and work around the bone as close as you can get to the bone, just to trim away that meat. Once you do it, just kind of pull the meat apart and just cut off that bottom bit, because you know that bottom bit's quite got grisly bits in it. And just like that, guys, we have a chicken thigh fillet. That's what you call it. Yeah, I think that's what they call it, chicken thigh fillet. So I'm just going to use do this method for all my chicken. I'm using roughly about 6, I would say small, because they're fairly small size chicken. Now I'm just going to cut the bigger ones in 3 and the smaller bits in 2, but you can cut it depending on the size that you want it. It doesn't really matter what size you cut it, really. So once I've done this, I'm just gonna go ahead now and season my chicken. Full seasoning list will be in the description box. Then I'm just gonna grate half of a small onion in there, then just give it a good old mix. Now ideally you want to cover this and leave it for at least an hour to overnight to marinate. Now in a pan on medium heat with about 2 tablespoons of oil, I'm just going to go ahead and start to brown my chicken off. I'm not using a lot of chicken, so I'm just distributing it over the pot to just make sure it cooks quicker basically. So I'll cook them for about 8 to 9 minutes. Then I'm going to turn them over and do the same thing on the other side. Now when it gets to about 15 minutes, I'm just going to kind of rough stir the pot just to kind of move them up a bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and add all my ground seasoning in. Yes guys, I am using some frozen ingredients because it's quarantine time. Ain't nobody got no time for you go shop every 5 minutes to go buy things for cook. So you buy the things them and you put them in your freezer, and listen, best thing since sliced bread. So once you've done that, cover the pot and let this simmer for about 12 minutes. Don't add any water at that point, just let the chicken cook in its own juices. After about 12 minutes, then you go ahead and add your ketchup and a little bit of water. Now the amount of water that I used in this was about 3/4 of a cupful. If you want more gravy, add a little bit more water. Add a spoonful of sugar and just leave that to simmer for about another 10 minutes just to get that gravy up, and you've got it. Now if you're in a situation where you've added too much water, just take the water back off, or what you can do is just make a little flour mix and put it in there, or I normally just grate a potato in it, and that just thickens up the gravy. Now after about 10 minutes my chicken is ready. I didn't need to use any additional thickening agent for my gravy. I just let the chicken just do its own thing. Guys, sometimes you just gotta trust the process, but don't just trust the process if it don't look like it'll go good enough. No, that not gonna work. And there you have it, guys, my boneless brown stew chicken, Jamaican style. Now you know I gotta serve this up with some rice and peas, and I just got some string beans on the side and some plantain, and you know what time it's about to be around here, guys, like knife and fork ready for the yamins. Guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you like my content and you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and press that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell to make sure you receive an upload as soon as I upload it. You can also follow me on Instagram at Shellz Homestyle Kitchen, where I show you loads more of my recipes. Guys, once again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to aim high, work hard, but smart, because the sky's the limit and only you can limit yourself. Bye.